Just walk. Just go for a walk. Go outside and touch grass. I'm not even gonna beat around the bush. I'm gonna just go straight to the point. Alright. So all my life, I've always struggled with weight. I've always struggled with growing up. I've always been a big kid. Like I was those one of those kids that I was the biggest in my class. Like for my age, I was the tallest, the biggest. I'm 6'3" right now. Currently, I weigh 265 currently. But growing up, from when I was little, I've always been a big kid. I'm always the tallest in my class. Not until I got into uni. Yeah, not until I got into uni. But all the time growing up, I've always been a big kid. It was always hard to find me clothes that fits me. I'm always wearing older people's clothes. I remember my dad will go travel, come back. He would shop for me from the adult section. I had big leg. I think at the point my dad was saying I have bigger legs than him because I think man, I was just a big kid all through. I don't blame me if I'm not looking at the camera. This is my first time doing this is my first YouTube video, and if you're joining me, my name is Baba Onliner, and you're gonna be seeing me every single day now. Not basically every single day. I'm gonna try to start uploading because for some reason I've always wanted to be a YouTuber or whatever, but I don't know. I just never had the courage to start. But I'm getting older. I'm like, man, I might as well do this shit or I don't do it. So I'm like, fuck it, let me just do it. So I've always been a big kid, struggled with my weight all my life. At the point, I wasn't really paying much attention to my weight. I was like, yeah, um, I'm just a big kid. You feel me? So I just felt like I was a big kid. Not until I was in uni, almost to my final year, I discovered that most of my clothes that I had wasn't sizing me again. Felt like every single day I was adding weight. Like I will buy clothes for this new semester. By the end of the semester, getting to a new semester, those clothes don't fit me no more. I'll have to give it to my younger ones. I'm like, is this the way it's supposed to be? Like, am I growing or I'm getting fat? Then it's rang to me that I was big. Like I'm getting big. So I remember one summertime when we went home for break. I, that was my this would be my first time going to the gym. I started going to the gym. What I would do was then I didn't really know what was actually making me lose weight. I just felt like going to the gym was actually making me lose weight. I remember what I did was I would wake up in the morning, I would walk to my gym. My gym was like um 30 minutes walk from my house. I would literally walk. I purposely didn't like entering car or transport to get to my gym. Remember, I grew up in Nigeria. I didn't grow up here in the States. I'm now in the States, but I grew up in Nigeria. Everybody doesn't have car like that. Like you having car is luxury. So it's either using public transport or you walk. But me, purposely, I would just walk. I just found it very stress relieving. Then I didn't really know that was actually what was making me lose it. I would go to the gym. Then I would when I get to the gym, I would walk on this standing bicycle machine. I would be on that machine. I would roll that machine for like 30 minutes. Then I would go lifting. That was what I was doing every single day. I did it for the whole summer break. And by the time summer break was over, I lost so much weight. I remember I got back to school and people were like, "Yo, you lost weight, you lost weight, you lost weight." And yeah, I felt I was that time of my life was like the best time of my life because I was getting so much attention. I didn't really know what was happening, but I was so happy. I remember I was in a relationship back then with my ex now. Then we were having issue before we went for this summer break. I remember when she saw me, she couldn't just recognize me no more. I was looking all nice and slimmer. I remember I'm tall, so when you lose weight when you're tall, you're looking all good and shit. I remember she telling me that she saw me that she couldn't even get mad at me because I was looking good. Then I was just feeling good because all those clothes that I couldn't wear before, all of them was even bigger now. I had to go take it to a tailor to mend it or whatever. That was my first time actually going to the gym to try to lose weight. Then I tried to keep up the gym when I get to school, but you know how life be lifing. I couldn't keep up with that. I fell off. Alright. So I stopped going to the gym. I was just living my life in school. By the by the end of the semester I already gained everything that I lost. Then I wasn't even caring no more. I was just like, fuck it, see just what it is. So I just kept living my life. Not until 2023, I came across intermediate fasting. So I was reading this book. I've forgotten the name. Something 1 meal a day. I've forgotten the name of the book. So I started watching YouTube, doing my research. I'm like, this sounds interesting. Let me try it and see. Then I was working at this job, this warehouse job. This job was my worst job since like when I came to America. This was 2003. They had me picking at this big ass warehouse. I was literally, I'm sure I was making 20K steps at that job, 8 hours. But then I didn't know. And remember, I started intermediate fasting. So what I did was I started doing OMAD. I will only eat 1 meal a day, and I go to this my job, and I'll go to the warehouse floor, and I'll pick for like 8 hours. And every single day, I was losing weight. I think then my highest was like 265 to almost 270. When I started doing intermediate fasting and working at that warehouse, my first month I lost 30 pounds. Second month I lost 20 pounds. I was down to like 230 something. That has to be the leanest I have been that I've seen on the scale. 235 was the leanest I've been. And I felt good. I really felt good. Like I was really thriving. I felt amazing. I was feeling good or whatever. Again, life happened and I stopped paying attention to my weight again, and I gained everything back. And this time around, I my highest was almost 320 pounds. 320 pounds is the highest I've ever been that I've seen on the scale. 320 pounds. That was the highest, man. I remember my younger brother came to the States and he saw me. He was like, damn, you look terrible. Like I didn't, when you're tall, you don't know how big you are. Like when you're big, you don't really know how big you are. You just feel like you carry the weight good. But bro, if you see my face, puffy as hell. Like my life was just miserable. I was struggling, man. I wasn't just even happy. I was depressed. Everything just felt heavy to me. Like I wasn't happy with my life. Like everything around me, I hated everything. I wasn't just happy with myself. So I started doing my research. I started to do my OMAD. Then I already lost that job that I was working at that had me picking. I already lost that job. So where I was working now was more it's better now. I was more sedentary because I was sitting down working. So I tried to go back to OMAD, try that for like 2, 3 months. I wasn't losing much pounds. I was struggling. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? This shit used to work for me. Now it's not working for me no more. I tried doing it, it wasn't working. Then all of a sudden, I don't know what just happened to me one day. I just woke up one day. I'm just gonna go for a walk. I'm just gonna walk. I'm just gonna go for a walk. So I started walking. I said I will do 10K step. Now I intentionally said I will do 10K step every single day for 30 days. Let me just see what's gonna happen. So what I'll do, I'll walk 10 days. Sorry, I'll walk 6 days a week. I wouldn't work on Friday. I would work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday was my off day. Then I would work Saturday and Sunday. So I wasn't working on Friday. I wasn't going for a walk on. When I say walking, I mean I wasn't going for a walk on Friday, but I'll walk every other day. And I made sure that minimum 10K step. Minimum 10K step. Some days I had 11K. Some days I had 12K. Some days I have 13 days. But minimum 10K step every single day. And I incorporated OMAD with that, and immediately I started losing weight. I started dropping weight every single day. First of all, my face just felt deflated. My face felt deflated. Like, if you can see from the thumbnail, and now you can see the difference. My face just, I could just see my face changing every single day that I wake up. And how I usually go for this work is as soon as I wake up in the morning, I'll wash my face, brush my teeth, say my prayer, I put my clothes on, I'm going to the park. I wasn't even going to the gym. Straight to the park. I'll just walk around this park until I see that 10K on my watch. Then I call it a day. That was what I did. I come home, take a shower. I usually eat my OMAD around 11, 10, 11. That is usually the best time that I like to um eat my food. I eat till I'm like I eat till I'm full. Like I don't try to cut anything. I just eat that one meal and I go about my day. And what I noticed that with time my appetite began to decrease. Like the amount of food I usually eat before, I wasn't eating that size of food as the day began to roll. Like my appetite began to decrease as I kept doing my OMAD and taking my 10K step. And that was how I was able to drop my weight from 320 to my current weight right now, which is 265. And for the next couple of months, the year is over, my goal is to get down to 200, 180. I'm trying to see my six packs because my whole life I've never seen six packs in my stomach. So right now I'm currently weighing 265. My goal is to get to 200, 180. I'm 6'3". Currently, I done lost almost 40 pounds in less than a month and a half, or roughly a month. So yeah, I just started walking, just walk, because what I notice is when I walk, I don't when I'm done walking, when I'm done going for a walk, I don't feel hungry. I don't feel hungry like unlike when you're running. When I go to the park and I see people running past me, in my head I'm thinking, yeah, only if you know better, you just walk, because at the end of the day, when you get home, you're just gonna eat all this calorie you're burning. Because one thing is running is, once you run, you get hungry. All your nails is in pains, whatever. But walking, I just be walking and I just be on my phone, listening to podcasts, maybe watching some TikTok, watching some video, catch up with some emails, be on my phone, on calls, whatever. Before you know what's happening, I'm done walking. Usually 10K step usually take me an hour and 30 minutes, but if I'm not really walking fast, roughly 2 hours. Not up to 2 hours, like 1 hour 45 minutes at most. And if I told myself that if I cannot give myself 1 hour 45 minutes every single day just to be able to look fit, then I don't really want it that bad. I don't care how busy your day is or whatever you got going on. You should have at least 1 hour 30 minutes for yourself to build yourself. So my advice to anyone that is trying to walk, just put it in your mind that you want this thing so bad and you just have to sacrifice 1 hour 40 minutes to yourself. Alright. Now if you're starting to walk, if this is your first time starting to walk, going for a walk, don't go walking for 10K step immediately. Some people can do it, but not everybody can do it. Start progressively, maybe 2,000 steps a day, 3,000 steps gradually keep going up till you get to 10K. Alright. Because what I noticed was that when I look back, when it didn't click for me that it was the walking that was actually making me lose those weight when I was actually trying to lose weight in the past, when I was looking at my watch history, my the Apple research, I saw that I wasn't in a day. I wasn't even making 2,000 step. Like in a whole day, I probably get like 550 step or 950 step in a whole day. That was terrible. That was terrible. But when I remember those times I was trying to lose weight in the past, that I was going to the gym, it was that walking that I would walk from my house to the gym, run on the machine, and walk back home that was actually making me lose weight. When I was working at that warehouse that they had me picking, because that warehouse is a very big warehouse, they had you picking the whole, like, you go to this place to pick, go to this place to pick. So I was sure that I was making like 20,000 steps there, 8 hours. Because I remember when I come home, my legs were on fire. Coupled with my OMAD, I was dropping weight every single day. I remember then, if I every morning when I step on the scale, I'm down like half a pound, 1 pound, half a pound. I lost 30 pounds in a month. So if this is your first time trying to lose weight, just go for a walk. Go for a walk. Um and begin to count yourself progressively. Start from 2,000 steps, 3,000 steps. Your goal is to make sure you get to a 10,000 step every single day. You don't have to go above 10,000. 10,000 is all you need. Just make sure that minimum 10,000 step every single day. You will begin to see that changes, especially your stomach, your face. Once you begin to see those results, now you're motivated to keep. Forget about lifting weights right now. You don't need all that. I would love to lift weight, but right now I'm not even starting to to pick up weight, start lifting weights. I'm just gonna walk. My goal is to get to like 200 pounds. I'm trying to be sexy as a motherfucker. I feel like this summer I'm not even gonna be outside because this summer is not my summer. I'm not even feeling it. You can see my face. See my face. Like my face is looking more masculine. Like my jawline is beginning to pop out. At least you can see it. Back before, you couldn't see my jawline. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is the sexiest I've been facially in a long time. Like I know I'm not an ugly guy. I'm not ugly at all. Like being fat is terrible, man. It's terrible. I don't care what anybody says. Like being fat is just terrible. Like you don't. There's nothing to gain from being fat. I've been fat and I've been slim for a little bit. All the best time I remember in my life was when I was slim. I didn't see any time that I was fat that I was very happy. I remember going to the zoo back then with my ex. We went for to the zoo. I was just walking. I was out of breath at 3:20. Nah, go for a walk, touch grass. Try to make sure you go for a walk. I prefer to go for a walk early in the morning and get it off the way. I don't like evening walks. But if that is what you have to do, then do it. But me personally, I like to get it out of the way early in the morning, get out fresh vitamin D, see the sunshine, see this the sunrise and everything. I like to do it in the morning, get it out of the way. I go about my day. Like that is the first thing that I do anytime that I wake up. So I'll be doing if you have any questions, remember guys, I'm just all over the place. This story might be all over the place, but I'm sure you guys understand what I'm saying. If you feel encouraged, you have questions for me, drop in the comment section and I will respond. I will try to do a video every single week. And like I said, I'm gonna be working every single day till I lose this remaining 65 pounds and get to 200. If you need an accountability partner, somebody to talk to every single day to keep you accountable, yeah, you can comment in the comment section. Maybe we can set up a group, or I might add you to my um um walking tracking app, so we can keep ourselves accountable. And yeah, feel free to ask many questions and I'd like to answer. I'm new to YouTube and I'm trying to make new friends, get to know new people. So yeah, I'm from Nigeria, like I said. I moved to the States like 5 years ago, and right now I'm trying to move out of my current state. I'm currently in Ohio. I'm trying to move out of Ohio to a new state, like start my life brand new, like for me. So yeah, feel free to ask many questions. and yeah, I'll answer it. And I don't like to beat around the bush. Like if I have something I want to tell you, I feel like after watching YouTube for so long, I don't like people trying to be like listen to the end of the video. No, I just go straight to the point. I feel like who will listen, who will move to the next video, move to the next video. No, you cannot just try to finesse somebody's attention. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, if you guys fuck with me and you like my video, or you like my yeah, my video, you try to motivate me, encourage me, drop me a follow. I really appreciate that. Like, share, yeah, push my videos to the algorithm, and you guys are gonna motivate me to keep posting. And yeah, and I'll see you guys on the next one. My name is Baba Onliner. Remain blessed.